I think you've done an intro, and I've done an intro. Maybe
I
it's
think,
time for Keith to do an
it's
intro.
either Keith does an intro or alternatively
Keith-
Skitter does an intro.
Keith. What? You have me do an intro? Actually,
No, do it as you do the
Skitter.
intro as Skitter.
Oh. Okay.
Well, the last time
Okay.
on D&D,
Okay.
I stayed
failed.
outside of a room and cried. All right.
Okay.
No. So, do
I'm
we
in
have Keith
favor
do it
of
or do we have
this.
Skitter do
No,
it?
I
Okay.
can do it as Skitter.
All right. Let's hear
All
it.
right, let me put my drink down just in case I start laughing.
Let
All
me
right,
drink mine.
Day 5 kidnap log. I've been shanghaied to apparently a warehouse district, and I've done pretty much jack nothing, but that's okay because everybody else has been pulling my weight. I guess I'm pretty light, so it's easy to work with. But so after killing off Flesh Render and his goons, we found the drow, which was great. I guess we earned the gold. And they were nice. They were really nice, actually. And they gave us some more stuff, and that was cool. And then they showed us what was in the journal, but I didn't get to read it. But that's okay. And then we found them some food, and they were extra nice. And then they gave Alarin like this really nice rapier. And I mean, I'd be down for a new dagger, but that's okay too. And then we found some Kenku, and well, I tried to stab the shit out of them, but. Well, that didn't work, but it's okay because everybody else did that real well, and I got
One of his kin.
I got to watch from a corner. Then everybody tried to cheer me up, and I guess it worked because that door just popped right open, which is nice. And then we found something about like smuggling, I think. I don't know. I can't read. And then we found like a slime thing. Oh wait, no, we found that earlier, and that almost killed everybody. That was bad. I feel clean though. Cleaner than I have in years. And then we found more slimes coming out of other goblins. I think I recognize a couple of them. Maybe. I'm not gonna go for a closer look. That sounds like a bad idea. And then they're vomiting. And then now they're... And here we are.
Thank you, Skitter.
Let's keep the drawing to a minimum. It's really hard to navigate around. You guys don't know it, but like when I'm trying to move icons and stuff, like in the middle of doodles, it's just like, well,
I mean, that's just a representation to unfinished swan. This shit.
All right. So last we left off, you guys decided saying, "Yeah, screw it. The situation will sort itself out." Well,
we wanted to funnel them through the doorway.
They did sort themselves out. It's just now they're all undead and very...
Oh, right. They're all Zambos now.
They were
Yeah.
beyond saving.
They're very much not in favor of you anymore. The ogre was your friend, and then you left him to puke himself to death.
What could we have
They're
done?
almost as
We didn't
bad at
ask
dying as they
him.
are at fighting.
We didn't ask him to puke himself to death. He can't hold that against us.
No.
We don't
All
even
right.
know if drinking a potion actually reverses the effect or if you're permanently diseased.
I'm not really too keen to find out.
Why don't we ever
So-
close doors?
I bet. Okay, we should close
Who's
this
there to need
door.
them closed?
We should close this door so that I can heal up because I have 5 hit points.
You should have.
Or, as I
more
should
than
say,
He says in character.
Yes, I've my other personality for tonight is Bird. You'll find him extremely hard to distinguish from Greg, except for the fact that he has a different accent.
We just have a druid, a bard, and a Deadpool in this party.
All right, so I am very close to death. I have 5 hit points. I have 5 points of hitting. So
5 points of hitting.
I
think I'd use
and-
Cure Wounds, but it only gave him like 3 more health. Or was that earlier?
Yes, you used your cure wounds, and
And
do I have?
it didn't.
I have lay on hands, but I don't think I can lay on hands on self. At least, not while other people are around.
Well, I believe we do have at least 3
Mom,
more
close the door.
potions.
I don't have lay on hands. That's a shame. You have health potion?
I believe.
Are you guys closing the door, or are you just discussing
I
closing
have
the door?
5 listed here. I have
Oh,
5.
I could use.
I
Please
think
do
we're still
giving.
in combat, aren't
Yeah,
we?
you guys are in combat. You do not
Well,
have the
could
time
you
for
remind
this
us of turn
conversation.
order?
We haven't rolled initiative because you kind of let things roll, but there's
so we're
no way
rolling
you have
new
time for
initiative
this
them.
conversation. So I guess roll initiative.
I'm nowhere near the door.
I will roll initiative.
Okay, so you guys have about, you guys have maybe 1 round or 2 probably before they get their gooey brains back in gear and come after you. So
Yeah.
let's say you have two
Power nap,
rounds to
power
do
nap.
what you want to do, and then you
Power
can figure
nap?
it out.
Power nap to
Alright,
recover spells.
we're going to sleep for 12 seconds.
What?
That is not a sufficient power nap. You will get maybe I'd say about
A third of 1 health point of health.
yeah, probably.
Just enough unconsciousness to be rolling with disadvantage.
Yeah.
Alright, Drez, what you do on round 1 of your initiative?
I don't think I know they're getting up yet. Based on line of sight.
Yeah, no, Drez, you have no idea what's happened.
I don't have line of sight to see that
You
they're
just
getting
kind
back
of
up.
decided to stand back, and everybody else is looking really, really freaked out.
There was puke monsters coming out of the door, so I went away from the door.
Oh, thank you for leaving Bong on floor.
I am over here now.
It's a healing potion. For some reason, the red isn't the right color.
I'm now even further from door. That's not how fluid
Alright.
works.
So roll, what is it?
A dice.
2 plus 2d4?
Yeah, 2 plus 2d4.
Greg
I can-
appears to be
I
like
can take
Popeye the
pieces
Sailor
of it
Manning
away.
his healing potion.
He just has enough
Bursting the
suction
glass
that he can
in his
just like.
hand, and a little fluid shoots out into his mouth.
I am Popeye, Sailorman.
Okay, so that's both of your
Mr.
actions.
Silliman.
So Keith, you go even further.
Now my line of sight's even worse.
Yep. Skitter is just gonna peace out the other direction.
Next turn will be very surprising for Greg, who also can't see shit.
Wait, where did he go?
Oh, you can't see him anymore.
Oh, he went around the corner. I see.
Yeah, he's pieced out the other direction.
Wander's silently phasing him out of the campaign.
No, Skitter.
Skitter
Maybe if I
found
take him
little
away,
hole.
the players won't have object permanence, will forget he exists.
Yes, he is like GTA NPC. Alright. How many
So that
healing
was-
potions have you? You have 4 left, yes?
Yeah, I believe so.
Give another, Greg? Maybe?
Another.
He was pretty injured. He took
Oops.
some. He's taken some hits between the Kenku, the previous slime, and now this room. You guys
Yes.
found.
Remember when he was inside a monster?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Greg remembers.
and I had to get him out by attacking him.
In retrospect, me putting all 3 out of some amount of combat zones right next to each other
these are
might
not
have
happy
been the bad
buildings,
idea.
but we're
Yeah, no, they're not.
opening them.
Trust me, I'm good to drive. I can handle another health potion. I know my limitations.
Yeah. yeah,
right,
I
now
just
we're
pulled it up.
talking.
What is driving?
Okay, so Keith, you have one last thing before things happen.
Like an extra turn.
Yeah, you have one extra kind of turn.
Are there windows on this building?
Nope,
Oh, wait, we
it's a
established there's
warehouse.
not on this building.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really have anything to do at the moment, I don't think.
Okay.
Well,
I
we're
have-
not really
I have-
preparing any traps or
I
figuring out.
I can admire my Air Jordans.
You mean the new boots that you acquired?
Wander said to put them in my inventory as Air Jordans.
I
So they're in my inventory as Air Jordans.
I did do such things. You're correct.
Have I ever learned anything about these?
You haven't really experimented with them, and I don't think any of you guys have identify. So until you can find somebody that does it for you, you guys are stuck with pure experimentation with literally everything you found.
Oh
Which-
boy.
Almost sounds kind of preferable because that'd be really funny.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
What? Oh my god, am I gonna have super jump?
Uh,
I mean, that would be
No.
beneficial. If we could jump across the chasm, maybe they won't have enough dexterity about them to make it themselves.
okay.
You're telling
So
me
you
zombies
guys
might
have
not have
used up-
dexterity?
You guys have used your action.
Depends on if they're slow zombies or not.
So, as you guys kind of deal with Greg's wounds, none of you guys actually close the door, so the door's still open, but you can't see inside of it. Or, I guess, Shell, you can see, like, let me kind of...
I can see this. Wait, no, it's the wrong color. Come on.
Let me...
What? What? I keep
There you
changing
go.
it.
So you can kind of see that.
Blur.
Oh no.
And as you're sitting there kind of tending to Greg, you kind of see that.
Blur.
Oh no, it's a puke slime.
Okay, seriously, stop. The drawings are adorable, but they're really hard to work around, because...
Okay, I'm erasing them.
That looks a whole lot like it's gonna be a giant
Well-
slime made of puke.
You actually just deleted Skitter. Alright, whatever.
What?
Anyway, it comes...
Oh,
it slowly
Gone
comes, like, kind of
forever.
squelching out here. Let me...
It's the blob.
Alright,
there we go.
Skitter.
Okay, so it kind of comes out like that amount. So, much like the previous slime, except for this time the door's not closed, it's just kind of like...
This time the skull is intact.
a sizable rectangle just kind of starts, like, Play-Dohing out of the door.
Yeah.
Oh
Let's see, so who rolled... Okay, so Keith,
That's-
it's your turn. Oh, right. I should probably roll Skitters. Okay.
Guys, you should be not there.
no. I see that. I see it. It is starting to use its way out of there.
So you-
It must have just been like, it must have coagulated
Okay.
from everyone.
So Keith, that's your action, calling out to them.
Let's see. I'm not moving. Yeah. Let's ready a
Okay.
flame just because.
Okay. Let's see. After that, you see Skitter. Let me re-summon him from the ether. And Shell deleted him. Skitter kind of shows up from around the corner, and in his arms he has every single weapon that the Kenku and the Goblin had.
Oh.
And he is
Oh.
going to start throwing them at the slime. And he hits.
Woohoo!
And there's now like a falchion kind of wedged in the jiggle wiggle, and it flops about.
How the hell does damage versus a slime even work?
We need to incinerate it. Or destroy it through magical means.
Die, Jello.
Okay.
Jello
So,
is alive.
Bird, it's your turn now.
It would probably be smart of me to fight from range. I run up and thwack it with Warhammer.
Great axe.
Yes, that is what weapon.
I
That's
was
not,
like, I don't remember giving you a warhammer.
that's not range,
You
Greg.
hit him for 40k.
Man.
Oh.
That hits.
Yay!
This thing has no armor class. It just has health for days. Here, I gotta pull up a notepad so I can actually record damage. I actually bought a second laptop, but it doesn't quite work for the whole like recording damage values thing.
I'm just picturing Dungeon Master, his just single file that it just has number like 400,000 question mark.
No, not for this guy. Though the temptation to throw something ridiculous at you at some point just to see what you do would be really funny.
Hey, guys.
You know what would happen? I would throw myself face first
Campaign
into
ends
death
with us
pit.
fighting sin.
Yes, what do you say, Lauren?
So, you know that bag of ooze that I acquired? What if I add the solidifying ooze to the slime there? Maybe it will cause some kind of chemical chain reaction and freeze it in place.
Yeah, go for it. Sounds like a great idea.
Wee! What are you laughing about?
No, I'm just picturing what you're doing in my head. All right, so I need you to describe very specifically what you're doing.
I am taking a small handful of the ooze out of the bag
Okay.
of slime.
Okay.
And because I remember that when I had poured it out before, it became a solid substance. So I'm going to chuck it straight into the midst
Okay.
of the slime.
So roll to slime the slime.
What if that
I
ends
don't
up
think
healing
that's how
it? Oh no.
alchemy works.
Okay.
Turns out to give it armor class +1.
Oh, that would be bad. Okay, so am I
You mix
using
slime
dexterity, acrobatics? Like, what
It would
kind
be
of-
a ranged attack. So it would be dexterity. You're not proficient in slime, so I'm not. It just go dex.
Okay. Woo.
Is
Is that what it
your
is?
let me -2, but yeah, you still hit. So what happens is, and I didn't even think about this. The slime hits the other slime, and there's like a jiggle, and kind of like splats and spreads out a bunch.
Okay.
And then as you watch, both start to harden. It doesn't take the whole thing out, but there's now kind of this like not so jiggly part, kind of hanging off the end of the rectangle, poking out of the door, and
Now the question
that's about it.
is,
Congratulations, you gave the slime cancer.
well, let's just hope
If
it
you
makes,
keep doing
maybe
that, then slime
spread?
gets stuck in door.
That's true. That's true.
We need more cornstarch.
okay.
I mean, my worry is if you hack that off, then it's going to turn into a separate slime or something weird. But I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, no. I will not admit interference.
So, Bird, Greg, make a dexterity check.
Oh, great news.
No. Is he stuck in it again?
Well, I mean, it's flowing out of the door, and it's got to go somewhere, and Greg just happens to be right in that somewhere. So, Greg is now in the somewhere again.
God damn it, we're doing this again?
What's his proximity to the solid slime versus the liquid slime?
Really, he's not fully in. So the solid slime it's like over here.
Only that much?
I mean, that's a lot. That's a sizable portion of slime. From
That's
what
like
you
10
can
feet
see.
of slime.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
It's you got a decent amount. But it did not save Greg. Greg, you are not fully enveloped yet, but it's up to your waist, and the slimy tide is rising. And it is Keith's turn.
Oh boy. How is this gonna work? Alright. Let's try getting closer. Because I'm out of range of basically everything. And I'm just gonna try a throw. And see if I connect.
What are you going to throw?
I rated a flame last turn.
Oh, okay.
And now I'm looking for the roll button. There it is.
Okay, you do, 4 damage.
I am significantly weakened from our several consecutive fights.
Okay. Let's see. So it's Skitter's turn. So Skitter he's gonna kind of back up. He knows what's coming. He saw what happened to Greg, and then he's gonna chuck another thing. He's got 4 weapons left, so I guess now he's got 3. And there is now another sword just kind of penetrated into it.
You'd think
He's,
throwing weapons at a slime would just make the slime more dangerous.
I mean, what kind of happens is like, or I guess the way it works is
Now
it's
my
like
glue stick has a knife!
think of it like a water balloon. It's got like kind of a thicker, tougher outer hide, and then like you poke it with a hole and it starts leaking.
Ah.
That's
Yes.
kind of what it looks like here. And so Shell effectively froze part of the water balloon, and Bird is like kind of shoving himself into it, or being shoved into the water balloon. It's not a perfect analogy, but it's as close as I can get. Anyway, so it's it's Bird's turn.
All right. I attempt to move. Strength
Okay.
or dex?
Strength. Nope. All right, that's your move action.
Yep. Thwacky?
Yeah,
Thwacky
if you want.
smacky?
You can technically try and pull yourself out a second time.
All right, I'll do that.
Greg doesn't
Greg.
pull out.
Oh man.
Strength?
You rolling it?
I was asking if that's what to roll. There we are.
Oh, yep, there you
Oh,
go.
that's
Okay,
good.
so with a well, I can't click on
That's
you,
the
so you
worst
gotta pull
sound.
you gotta pull
You have to
yourself
move
out.
yourself.
Yeah.
That was a slurp.
Yeah. You're more like you do this. You really don't. It's pretty hard to extricate yourself.
You're not gonna shoot 50 feet away.
No. No, if you squeeze the thing, you might be able to
Stop.
fire a Greg missile, but I don't think anybody wants to do that. Also, that's really dangerous because Shell is like standing at the precipice of a giant chasm.
Yeah.
That was planned well.
Okay, so Shell, it is your turn.
Maybe we can trick into just slurping off the ledge if we just
That's-
jump over the hole.
That's one thing I was hoping for, but unfortunately, like I can't really imagine, like unless you use your vine, or
Oh yeah, why don't we go across chasm and then link at it with crossbows?
Who has a crossbow?
I
you have a
crossbow.
yeah, he has a crossbow.
Do you know how to use it? I haven't seen evidence yet.
I've been using it.
I think he
I'll
used it
return.
all of once, and then he put it down because he missed.
And then never picked it back up.
No, it's in my sack.
yeah, he said he picked it back up.
Okay.
I keep track of these things.
So I'm going to take some steps back. And all right, guys, duck and cover. And I am going to, let's see. I want to throw one of those daggers at it. Woo!
Okay. So what happens is the dagger goes whoosh.
Ellery, we've been over this.
But I got a 21.
You hit something. There's a noise in the distance. You hit something. You can't see it. It's elsewhere.
Oh.
For those listening to the audio version of this, the dagger just sort of flew off in an arc in a random
sorry.
direction again.
Yeah, it's
I'm picturing
This
that
is so
after this fight, the
useless.
drow walks up to us with a dagger sticking out the forehead, just like, what the hell?
Well, remember, it's supposed to rematerialize back in my sheath.
yeah,
Oh,
and it
fancy.
does.
All right,
Ah.
slime turn.
1 second. I gotta write a note down.
Did I take damage from getting slooped?
Yeah, you did.
How much?
That much.
I take 3 damage.
Yes. Okay. So it's Slime's turn. Slime is going to keep extricating.
Gross.
Yep.
We're watching a
Alright.
building poop.
Yeah. So effectively this is the collective
All the vomit.
slime and everything. You can see the skeletons from the goblins and the ogre. They're all floating around inside that. But
Every time I complain about smell, it gets worse.
actually it smells like cleaning product. So all things considered, it smells not so bad.
I don't trust you.
Ew.
Ah, trust Greg.
Don't
It was
contradict
like
me,
taking
voice of
black
God.
bath in Lysol.
Okay. So it's Keith's turn once more.
Oh boy. I'm going to continue. I'm going to back away again. Because being near this thing is basically the worst thing that could happen to me. We're going to back away again, and I'm going to throw another fireball.
Okay.
Because that's basically my trick I have right now. Oh,
Hey,
that's a number.
yeah, that is a nice one. It sizzles nicely. Also, Keith, you notice that every time... Actually, roll a perception check. All of you do, actually.
Oh, okay.
I shouldn't get ahead of myself. So you guys need to work your eyeballs.
For a slime, would it be perception or would it be like Arcana or something?
It'd be perception. It's very much perception in this case. All right.
I have special eyes.
Okay. So all of you guys notice.
My eyes are a Unix system.
Actually, no. Everybody but Keith notices.
Ah,
Whenever Keith's fireballs hit, it does something kind of similar to Shell's bag of goop, where the slime kind of hardens around where the fire hits. Keith, you don't know this.
no.
People were angry at us for metagame knowledge last time. So
Is
I have
it like magma?
We are not metagaming that much.
we were a little bit. There was players that knew things and could like understand things. I think it was when Keith was reading the book. Shell was acting on knowledge as though she knew it.
Oh, okay. I see. I assumed that he was reading aloud.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
So anyway, so you've fireballed it. It's Skitter's turn. Skitter's going to. He's got 3 left. All you have to do to get Skitter to hit is by having him throw something the size of a barn.
He just needs to throw something that he'll lose forever.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You notice he does not have his dagger ready for throwing. He is holding on to that. The rest of this stuff he does not care about. All right. So it is Bird's turn.
Smart money is on Run Away. Greg money is on Great Axe. Am I
Okay.
close enough for hit, or do I need
Yeah.
to move?
Oh yeah. You're close enough.
Well,
You-
you're
Can I
bugbear.
hit
Yeah.
and run? I forget.
Yeah. Well, not only can you hit and run, but you've forgotten that bugbears have extra reach, so you can be an extra 5 feet away from something when attacking from melee. You effectively are a living, walking.
You have long arms.
You're an orangutan, kinda.
But Greg likes to hug.
Yeah.
Yes. Thwack.
All right.
Aw, well.
Yeah.
That is a very high
Too low
damage
to
roll
hit.
and a very not great attack roll.
You missed. Just barely.
But man, you
got-
fucked up that air.
Yeah, Shell, you can see there's like just the faintest of like kind of like there was the faintest of gaps there.
Aw.
Greg
Okay.
was the last airbender.
Where's the initiative turn order window? Is that a thing?
It's in roll 20, but we don't use.
Hmm.
There it is.
Oh.
So you have to be clicking on character when you roll for your initiative, and then it appears in turn order. But it's
Okay.
probably
That's
easier for us
interesting.
to keep track of it for ourselves.
People want to see this though.
I only
It's
see
useful,
Greg
but
and
also
myself.
it requires us to trust our weird, like, not clear calculation of how the initiative works.
It's okay.
Well,
I'm
yes,
just gonna fill it in. I just don't know how to add things.
it is based off of initiative rolls.
Yeah.
You cannot
but
add.
because Keith
you
did a
cannot add
manual
at this
one.
point unless.
wasn't in.
Yeah, I just don't know how to add like a. Well, I guess.
I have.
You would have to give stats for monsters.
I have. We are 6 and 8 here.
Yeah, but I don't know how to. Oh yeah, so
Just-
you are.
Just bring up
Okay.
Microsoft Paint and type everyone's initiative and put it on the screen. And there's your turn order for everyone. Congratulations.
I just have to figure out how to add people.
Well, the problem was Keith didn't roll initiative. He
Yeah,
used
Keith,
the
can you
die
just
20.
roll initiative? I can manually set it. Like as long as you guys press that button, you'll show up in the initiative
So
order.
you can change it or something?
Yeah, I just don't know how to change the.
He can't add you.
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah, now he's
just add
added.
you. Okay, there you go. And so as long as you guys press that button, you can roll whatever you want. It's just mainly I don't know how to get monsters in here.
You would have to click on monster, then hit roll initiative on monster. I think. monster would need to be like character token.
Every single character would have to probably have their own sheet, so you
I
could roll
really
them.
Don't.
This
Yes,
seems
that's
like a
what
lot
I
of
was
work.
saying. It would
I
be
can't do
it would
that.
be major pain than Issel.
I think we know what order we're in.
Yeah.
I come after Greg. Greg comes after.
Okay. Yeah. So, for all intents and purposes, I will include this. For every character but the monsters, but generally the monsters. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Either that, or I'll just make I could actually just make a Wanderbot sheet or something that I can roll initiative for. But that'll be later because right now don't wanna do it. So.
I can look into Twitch
How to get
streaming
it working.
stuff later on
Yeah.
if you want me to.
We'll
We can
get
talk
that
about
later.
it later.
We will get that later.
Sure.
There is a time,
Greg
and
is
that
also
time is not
extremely
now.
accomplished computer scientist.
Yeah. Okay. So
His favorite computer is Commodore 64.
Shoot. Okay, so that was Bird missing. Shell, what did you do? What are you doing?
What am I going to be doing now?
Yeah.
Because he'd attacked. I will huck another ball of slime at it,
Okay. So roll the slime.
and it's another dexterity, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
boy.
So you get an extra big old gloopity gloop. And it's honestly the arc doesn't do it justice, but you've managed to slime quite a lot of this thing. It's not so quivery. The rest of it's kind of like spilling out around the sides. But there's a solid section of
just turning to
not
like the Stay
slime.
Puft Marshmallow Man.
Yeah. So Shell, you are facing a dried booger. Everybody else is facing a fresh one. Okay, and it's its
Boogie
turn.
Woogie, no.
So it is going to finish. It's gonna finish. Here, let me rotate it so it actually isn't at a weird angle anymore. I rotated it so it would fit the door.
Right, we appreciate the dedication to realisms.
To craft.
Okay, so it is fully out. Shell,
Ah.
you are it. You could touch it. You could lick it if you wanted to. You don't want to.
Ugh.
Ew, but it's solid. There.
I would
Yeah.
like to lick.
Oh yeah, you could. It so by luck, it can't grab you from the angle you are currently facing it at.
Okay.
This may change. Anyway, so that's its turn. It is Keith's turn.
Fireball.
All right.
More fireballs.
Actually, is there a gap between the two solid sections?
Just a little bit of one, like a bit of a crack.
Guys! Force all of the ooze through that gap and into the chasm. That'd be awesome.
You just hardened it.
No, but there's a gap between the two hardened sections.
But you hardened the chunks so that they can't fit.
Okay.
They can't fit the spaces anymore.
Bird, your turn.
Your two
No,
goals
no,
are
the-
counter to each other.
The liquid will
I take-
spew out from
I
the
take
middle.
small steps forward and we smack him.
Okay.
Like ripping the skin off of a burned marshmallow.
All right. You actually hit this time.
Not bad.
All right. Oh, right. I forgot about Skitter's turn. He's so forgettable. And he misses anyway. All right. He has one sword left.
Okay.
Let's see. So, Shell, it's your turn again.
My turn.
Unfortunately, you've slimed pretty much every surface that you can see. So you're gonna have to.
You might want to back away from Death Chasm.
Well, I mean, yeah, I'm gonna back away from it. I can move how many spaces? 30?
Yeah, you can move. You can move 6 spaces. Each space is 5 feet.
Oh.
Yep.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. And I suppose maybe I'll chuck another gloop of slime.
Okay. Roll to gloop. All right. Let's see. So you get another.
Does
Kinda-
moving on diagonal count as 1 move or 2 move?
1 move. Unless you have to
Usually
go
it
around
goes-
something.
Usually, if you continually go diagonally, it goes the value of each diagonal is 5, then 15, then 5, then 15.
Yeah.
Yes,
it's
it needs to
it's 7 and a
alternate because
half.
it-
technically.
Okay. Yes, because that it is circle, not square. Otherwise, you would be able to move way too fast on diagonal.
Like in some poorly made video games.
Yes, those were funny. Alright.
Okay. So
What
you
about the
guys have
biggest ball of
hardened.
slime in Minnesota?
Okay. Bird, give me a high or low.
Hi.
All right. So you guys see the slime kind of tense up,
Okay.
and then it fires itself this direction without Greg.
No, Skitter!
Skitter is inside the slime.
Oh no.
No.
It kind of looks like it looks kind of like it does the slinky thing, and then it just goes bloop right on top of him.
Gross.
And there's now a Skitter on the inside. Okay.
Skitter was just doing too much damage.
He was. Okay.
God, if it went this way, it would have hit all of us.
Yeah, really. I would
yes.
not want to have been called a blow.
Very probably would have hit all of you. Okay, so now you have one Skitter entombed in jello. It is now Keith's turn.
On plus side, he can get the weapon back.
So Skitter has like no chance of escaping, right? Because isn't he like off his feet, like being a tiny thing instead of a giant globe?
Oh yeah, he's gonna have to swim for it.
Ugh. Through the puke.
No.
Puke
no.
swimming.
Pro tip: his swim skill is pretty bad.
Oh my god, that's unfortunate. I'm gonna move up
Okay.
to here. And I'm going to try to do the same Thorn Whip trick we did before.
Okay, so you have two things working against you. One, Skitter's right in the middle of it. Two, some of Shell's hardened goop's in the way. But roll. Let's see what you do.
Yeah, but it's magic.
Well, let's see what you do.
I'm not throwing a rope at it.
Well, maybe you'll accidentally lasso the hardened stuff.
It's just gonna
Okay.
peel off.
All right, so you hit, and what happens is your whip kind of goes like this, loops around Skitter, and then pulls Skitter towards you. Unfortunately, he hits the hardened section as you go, and so what ends up happening is, let me move some
Skitter
things
smears
around.
his face on calcified puke.
Oh,
So-
he just peeled off giant scab.
So you have a Skitter. Let me do some.
He's the
It's
most
filled up the
disgusting
scab
Captain
of a
America right
slime.
now.
Ew.
You guys have Skitter. Let me move these things around. And you also have a smaller slime.
Oh no.
You have rescued a slightly slimy Skitter.
Everything
and
sucks.
a big old chunk of ooze. However, this did heavily reduce the mass of the remaining slime.
I like to think that between slime and little slime, there's just like all those tiles are covered in vomit slime ooze. Just
Okay. Let's see. I guess it's Skitter's turn. He didn't even get the chance to try and free himself. And he is going to stab the shit out of the slime he's in from the inside.
no doodles.
Let's see. Well, yeah, it's gone.
Woohoo.
It's kind of like
Skitter
Now his new name is Scab Picker.
it's kind of like, you guys know, did you guys see the silly John Cena movie where he'd like rip out of the poster of himself and like scare people? It was like
No,
that,
but
but
that
less
sounds really
impressive.
funny.
It is really funny. They were
People were paying to go pose in front of like a printout of John Cena to take a picture, and then he would come out of the wall.
Yeah, he would do like
really,
weird shit
really
first,
funny.
then pop out of the wall. So he'd like tear off his own face and like stick his face through the printed version of his face and like.
John Cena
creep.
has always struck me as a
great.
pretty cool dude.
He is a pretty cool dude. Okay, so Skitter is now free, and after that he's gonna like run over here. Like maybe over here. Okay. He is very, very injured looking. He looks pretty boiled.
Oh,
And
no.
Bird, it's your turn.
Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can get in range to hit. If I go to this tile, is that hit? Or
Yeah.
range?
Actually,
What about
you
this
can
one?
hit. Yeah, you can hit from there.
From here?
There or there. Yeah.
Okay. Both of those are within range, so I will move to here. And then I'm going to smack with Great X.
Okay.
And I'm going to have to always open up a sheet of character and then... Well, it's okay.
Let's see. Okay, and Shell, it's your turn.
Unfortunately, I can't get that far, so I'll help Skitter out.
Okay. So you're gonna.
I'll use a potion on him.
Okay.
How injured was he?
He So he was never healed after the last fight,
Oh.
so he had 1 HP.
Oh
We don't take very good care of pets, apparently.
no. Okay, so it's 1d6.
2 die 4 plus 2.
Oh, 2d4 plus 2. I keep forgetting. Okay, 2.
Your friend Sebastian SB has started watching. Oh, hey there.
Please.
How you doing?
Woo!
All right.
That does mean I'm down to 2 healing potions.
Yep.
I was,
Okay.
I was linking the stream.
Let's see. So that's all right. So Shell's turn. Okay, it is the slime, and seeing as it has a friend available, it is going to miss you wildly. It swings a pseudopod at Greg, but it's not feeling it anymore. This thing's leaking from like everywhere. Keith, it's your turn again.
More pain. All pain. And also, I keep losing... Cast spell is in such a bad spot in each spell sheet. It's, like, hard to find. So I throw another fireball, because it's all I have left in my life.
Okay. Doesn't that do like more damage later on or something?
No, it's a cantrip, so it sucks.
Because some of the cantrips actually scale with level. I'll have to take a look at it. Anyway,
Oh, I thought you meant later on as in like damage over time.
Oh no.
Yeah, you roll more d8s later in your level when you
Okay,
level
cool.
up more.
I was like, this just feels really underwhelming, but I guess it's because we're low level. Or
Hey,
you're-
I'm level
you're low
2.
level. Yeah. Let's see. So that's that. All right. Skitter does not feel like coming out, so you just kind of. Well, I guess he's still got the falchion. Okay, so he's gonna kind of come over here and he's gonna lob it. Yeah, no, it misses. It's lost to the pit.
I just feel like the only solution is throwing things from afar.
I mean,
Oh, you don't
Bird's
wanna
done a
touch
good
that
job
stuff.
of smacking it in kind of close range.
But
Skitter
that's a
was lobbing
bad
stuff.
Melee
idea.
character. That's
Skitter
why I
was-
was born to live.
Skitter was lobbing stuff from afar and he got splooshed. So, all right. I guess Bird. Yeah, it's your turn.
Jeez, I have Great Axe, but I just don't know what to do with it. It's conundrum wrapped in quagmire wrapped in mystery.
Oh,
That's nice.
Okay, so you swing your
that's
axe.
an attack roll.
And you deal the finishing blow to the membrane. It kind of
bursts.
sputters, and it just leaks. This thing's been leaking for a while now, and it just loses all cohesion. And Bird and Keith, your feet feel cleaner than usual as the wave of acidic slime kind of just goes whoosh past. If you stand in it for too long, your boots will dissolve. Probably.
Ew.
Everything's so unfortunate. So we closed a door and a zombie horde turned into a giant ball of gross.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much.
This is just unfortunate.
A series of unfortunate events in other ways.
I don't even want to go in there.
Don't you want to, like,
Well,
see? I mean, we already killed
No.
the thing, right?
yeah. Let's see. Let's see
Okay.
what's in this
So
disgusting.
You open the door to probably the cleanest room you have ever been in. Every inch looks like it has been cleaned and scoured lately. And apart from the, like, slightly acrid smell of cleaning solution, it is without a doubt completely... You could eat food off of the floor. It's that clean.
Guys, I think we found a very interesting business venture. Imagine this. I mean, unfortunately,
You want
living...
to become maid?
No, not in the
Oh.
slightest. But like, imagine if you could cultivate slimes and craft them into some kind of substance that people can use to wash surfaces. Never have anything grody again.
We'll call it Slime Soul. With fresh lemon scent.
So, you think about this shell, and you realize there's still some slime that you could probably, like, chuck into your slime bag and maybe get it to work.
Wait, slime in the slime?
I mean, you can try it.
But that would...
I'm giving you your olive branch here. If you want to try this, I'm down for it. I want to see where you take it.
Wait, but I don't want it to corrupt the hardening slime. Unless this
Well, I
turns
mean,
into soap, because
You
that'd
could-
be
You
different.
could find, like, a jar or something if you looked hard enough.
Okay, well, I'll investigate the boxes.
All right, roll an investigation check.
Okay, investigation. All right. There we go.
Okay, so that is more than enough. So not only you do find a glass jar.
All right.
It looked like it might have once had, like, preserves or something in it, judging by the half dissolved label, but it has been effectively licked clean from the inside out. And you go and you capture kind of some of the remaining ooze. It still kind of wriggles, but it's very clearly no longer capable of harming you, unless you, like, decide to stick your hand in there for a while. Then you might have some issues. But you cap it off, and now you have a jar of living slime.
And I'll suck fit into the bag of holding.
Okay.
Who knows?
Yeah, it fits. You should probably write that down, just in case.
Yes. I'll put it in my inventory.
Okay.
I wish there were more inventory. Oh, there are different pages for it. Okay. Slime jar. All right.
1 second. Okay, so apart from that, in the room, it looks like this was another generally food-specific storage house.
Hence all the vomit.
Yeah, all of the boxes and barrels have been picked clean at this point. They're actually, yeah, I mean, it's immaculate. They're immaculately clean. It looks like somebody took a power wash at everything. You do find a variety of kind of basic weaponry. You know, daggers, battle axes, short swords, and stuff like that. Skitter ends up picking up quite a supply of daggers from the dead goblins because the slime had left them behind. But so apart from that, there's actually not much in the room. It looks like
Could
it
I
was
pick up
fairly empty.
a dagger for myself?
You
Like
you can pick up
a functional dagger?
you can pick up a functional dagger. Skitter is willing to share.
Okay, good. Because, I mean, I do have these mystical
All you need to do
ones,
is
but-
aim at Greg, and then it go, "Pew!" and then it hit other thing.
yeah.
If it hits me, then that's okay. We can still stay friends. You do think of me as friend, right, Ellerin?
I suppose so. At the moment, we are allies of convenience.
Yay! I give Elverin a hug.
Ah!
Okay, so now that you have cleared the vomitorium, you've cleaned it out.
Okay.
That's not what that means.
What do you do?
Well, there
We
are
should
yet...
probably rest.
Yes, that's true too.
Okay.
We've gotten our ass kicked in.
And how
by
much
3
damage have you
buildings.
guys sustained? Because on top of our rations,
Well,
how
at the
much did
very
rations
least,
deal?
you have no little spells left.
Well, that's the thing. There is the Song of Rest.
Rock-a-bye, Greg.
No, it doesn't go quite
on.
like that. Do you remember what the Song of Rest did? I'll have to
Go
look
to
back in the book.
sleep.
It's
Go
like I
to
thought that was
sleep.
maybe that's what I was thinking of
Here.
for the extra
Go
die
to
6.
sleep,
Yeah.
little
I can pull up
Greggy.
the Song of Rest. You get like a small mouse from my laptop or something.
Go to sleep.
'Cause
Go
I
to
think-
sleep. Go to sleep. Go to
This is a
sleep,
problem.
Greg. Go
This is
to
That's
not
the
okay.
Song
Greg.
of Storms.
Anyway.
Okay, so Shell plays the Song of Rest, which... Okay, so are you going to do the Song of Rest? Because effectively it just gives everybody an extra 1d8.
Wait, it gives
Healing.
it a 1 die 8 of healing? Well,
Looks like it.
Who really needs it though? Like how much? How are we injured?
Skitter's fairly injured. Bird. How much HP do you have?
I have 15. I chugged health potions. I'm okay.
Yeah, so they don't need the Song of Rest.
Oh, but then I
Not
can't
this time around.
sing.
You guys chugged some potions.
You can
That's so
still sing. It
that's
just won't
so
be for magic effect.
unfortunate.
Wander's not. Bird's not even a bard, and he's been singing.
I know that's true.
Oh, I guess it's actually an extra 1 die 6 hit points, but at level 9 it goes up to level 1d8. To a 1d8.
yeah.
So it's actually not that. Well, I guess it's okay.
I mean, it's for short rests.
Like 12-second
Uh,
power nap.
Actually, Shell, it looks like you can just use it whenever you want.
Really?
Or like every time you guys rest, you can use it. Alright, I'll allow it. Why not?
Don't we already rest from heal from resting?
Yeah, so you
that's-
heal extra from Shell.
But what do we normally heal?
Just
Our hit die.
your hit die.
And the hit die is... Let's see, what's on the first page?
Okay, Skitter.
Is it like... So for me, it would be 1 die 8 because that's what my original hit die is supposed to be.
Yeah. So Skitter's back up to full health.
Should I do the
How much
Song of
full?
Rest?
What? He has.
I'm
like,
just
8
ruling
health?
it. You can use it till whenever you guys rest.
I mean, how much damage would Skitter have taken in the first place? Oh wait, he had one, didn't he?
Yeah, he had one
He had
hit points,
one.
and then 1 hit point, and then she gave her a healing potion. Him a healing potion. There we go.
Right,
Where
and that
was
one
his
hit
die?
great.
There it is. Oh, wow. Is that so? Oh, yeah. Paladins have D10. Yep.
So how did you roll a 12?
Because I
I think it might be your Constitution. Shit, I don't know.
I have bonus from Constitution, I believe. 1d10, and it says max 2. I don't know. I use character sheet.
Yeah, the character
Playoff
sheet
breaks.
is surprisingly unreliable.
Okay, so
The
I get
most
to
frustrating thing
unlock
is just that you can highlight the number and the formula is not comprehensible to figure
Yeah,
out
it'd
what
be
it's
great if it
referring
actually
to.
give you the full thing, because then we could reverse engineer
Well,
it
what
fully.
is so incomprehensible about 1d10 plus
Okay.
floor of 17 minus 10 divided by
Alright,
2
so I
equals
didn't
9
have
plus
to
floor of...
sing any
Okay.
songs. I'm
Floor.
upset, but whatever.
Oh, interesting. So here's how it works. A short rest is a period of downtime, at least an hour long, which the character does nothing more strenuous than eating, drinking, reading, tending to wounds. Character can spend 1 or more hit dice at the end of each short rest, up to the character's maximum number of hit die. And then you roll that and you heal. But you do get to add your Constitution modifier. Bird is correct about this. And you get
I'm not
HP
correct,
equals
this
to the
is
total.
shit.
The thing is, you guys are gonna have to take a long rest, so sleep for 8 hours, if you guys want to get those hit dice back. So right now you guys have
Or we
used
could
one hit
use the
dice.
Song of Healing, right?
Well, I'm gonna let
Or
you use the
rest.
Song of Healing once as well. So you use that here.
Okay.
Everybody goes up to full.
Oh, but oh.
So I can only have maximum of 2 hit dice after I rest for a long period of time.
Yes.
And if I do short rest, then I use up 1 of hit dice until long rest. That makes a lot of sense.
Yep. Okay. So if say you're really injured, you can use up both of your 2 hit die. And that would be, 2d10 plus double your constitution or something like that.
I'm learning new things.
But then the next time you rest, before a long rest, you don't get anything.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
5 minutes is the new short rest, hour for long. No, it looks like long rest is sleeping for a while. I'm gonna keep with the 1 hour for a short rest and 8 hours for a long. You guys need to sleep eventually. And we're just gonna go with these rules from now on and not like police too hard past actions.
I understand.
Okay. So, you guys have your nice short rest. Everything is good. I think you're all back up to full health.
I know that just from my roll alone I was. So if
Okay,
no
so
one needed
you
the
can you
song,
can save your Song of Rest. Skitter will be down like 2 hit points, which is not worth it.
Yes. Hey, Skitter. How
Yeah,
you feeling after getting goop?
clean, very clean. I mean, I was pretty
Hey.
clean earlier, but now I'm like extra clean. It's weird.
Are you feeling better after your little period of self-doubt?
No, that's a perpetual thing, but also yes.
Oh. I'm going to teach you how to arm wrestle.
That seems like a terrible idea. Bird, your arm is longer than he is tall.
Greg is animal. He has very bad perception of whether something is bigger or smaller than him.
Could I, like, arm wrestle with, like, Drez's tail? I might be able to pull that off. Not really.
Drez!
Was that a
Drez,
threat?
get over here.
that or he can arm wrestle your pinky finger.
He said he was gonna pull my tail off.
He can wrestle
That's not
pinky
funny
finger.
with lizards.
I stick out the pinky finger.
Okay. Are we actually going to arm wrestle? Okay, roll a strength check.
But
it's pinky
because
finger,
he's
though.
only using his pinky finger, does that
You
bring
get
it down?
a +1 strength bonus.
Wait, what? Okay.
So it will
Yes.
be minus flat 4.
Yeah, he has muscular fingers.
Oh. Oh, what do you know?
Aww.
They're in a deadlock.
Oh my god.
It is not doing very much good at all for Skitter's self-esteem.
Come on, Skitter.
Like, he is trying his hardest, and that pinky just won't budge.
Hey, can I sing Skitter a song that
No,
will
it's
help him?
okay. I get it. I don't need outward help. When-
No, that's true. That would be bad.
that would be really bad.
That'd be counterproductive.
Yeah.
I mean, he already is using his pinky finger.
Skitter's
Just
like,
wait, little man. We can become strong together.
I'm not sure if I can get that strong. He's got like little sticky bone arms.
No, you have to be like how do you say?
I'm just
Grecian
imagining
man.
Skitter getting like swole by the end of the campaign. Just like the beefiest little goblin ever. It's a bad vision.
Level 20 Skitter.
Yeah.
No, you have to be like Milo of
Skitter
Croton.
god
You have
killer.
to be carrying. You carry little baby sheep with you, and then after like year of sheep grow, you become big.
I mean, I don't
Elren,
think-
Elren,
Yes?
where nearest sheep?
Wait, what about sheep?
Where the nearest ship?
Where is the nearest sheep?
Where nearest ship?
I think you're starting to verge on different accents here, and it's concerning.
So, where is the nearest sheep?
What is so hard to understand? Where nearest ship? We're here. At what location
Yes.
would we
yes.
find sheep such that we're minimizing
I was
function
going
of
to-
Euclidean distance from here to ship?
I was going to ask if I have that knowledge.
Uh,
Because
okay.
if I have
So-
knowledge history, so I might know the historical.
Roll your knowledge.
Okay. Knowledge history. Do I
Okay.
know
My-
where the location
No.
of any sheep?
This is my favorite thing.
Nay. Alas, I do not know of a farmstead.
You know of some far away sheep, but nearest is a little bit beyond you right now.
Yes, and for all I know, all those innocent creatures have become waterlogged cotton balls at the bottom of this here cavern.
You know where some manatees. You know where some manatee are.
Morbid.
Manatee.
Yeah,
Oh yes, but those are sea cows.
and also bigger than Greg.
Also,
All right, Greg.
they lack
When we
wool.
get out of here, Ellerin will take us to ship.
And I doubt that you'll be able to carry one. They're rather
Wow,
heavy.
he's right here. You're gonna say that?
No, I'm
You're
talking
gonna-
about you. I don't.
Me?
I doubt the fact that you will be able to carry a manatee, especially.
Oh, I see what's saying.
This has
Wink,
gotten
wink.
so far off.
You don't. Yes, manatee way too heavy for Greg. Wink, wink. But maybe for little Skitter. Wink. Also, point of character, he's not actually winking. He's just saying the word wink.
Oh, man.
I do not understand your customs, so.
Oh, you mean regarding manatees? Oh no, they're quite docile creatures.
Oh, do you know manatee? What are they like?
Well, they're sort of slow-moving, rather friendly. They have sort of wiggly jowls. They use it to peck at the ocean floor and find algae and whatnot. They're just grazers. That's why they are called sea cows. They are the cows of the sea.
This is a lie. They also have
I-
frost breath.
What breath?
They have frost breath.
Frost breath?
Frost.
Wait.
Just adding that now. You know they have frost breath.
Oh yes, and they
Dungeons
can
and Dragons.
chill their nemesis to the bone.
Do you think like a totally harmless like sea creature would live
In a
at
D&D
all
universe?
in a D&D universe? No. They gotta have something going for them. In this case, they're descended from sea dragons or some shit. Fat ones.
Or maybe they're descended from regular cow, and regular cow has
They're
fire
just really
breath.
fat dragons.
I'm okay with this
Cows have
canon.
fire breath?
I'm okay with this canon.
What? All farm animals are actually super deadly?
Can defend themselves if not properly handled. Farmers actually really hardcore dudes.
They're just every farmer's Hagrid.
So I assume then that the sheep would be able to conduct electricity.
Nah, sheep are dumb as hell. Even
Oh.
if they could.
Sheep are the same as normal sheep. They get by on the fact that there are a lot of sheep.
Yeah. And they're in remote locations where nobody knows where they are. Mostly it's just sheer anonymity that keeps them going.
Sheer.
I was wondering if anybody was going to get that.
Alright. We...
For a whole chunk of that,
Enough
I thought
jovial
Bird was
humor.
trying to say ship.
Yeah, I heard that too, and I was like, well, I mean, Shell would know where ships are.
The
Real
accent
easy.
kept slipping where it's only getting more confusing what he was trying to
Wait,
say.
you're talking about ships, not sheep.
No, I'm talking about ship, not
No, I'm
ship.
talking about the DM. Never mind.
All right, so you
Greg
guys
don't
have...
give a
Do you
shit.
speak common or do you speak asshole?
I can speak Aquan,
That is...
which is the
Wow.
language of the sea. I could communicate with
The
all
way you
members of the sea
responded
life.
was just so despondent. Alright. Let us go forth. Skitter. Where do you think we should go, little men?
That comment from Shell was a dangerous time to drink.
yeah,
Wait, what? I've been drinking.
we're
I have.
drinking.
Oh, but you're just drinking seltzer water.
This stuff is disgusting.
I love how she just has no comprehension.
I really do not understand sarcasm.
There's nothing was sarcastic. I don't understand how it's confusing.
Skip.
Well, I mean, we've got
More jokes.
Make your decision.
There's like 5 warehouses we haven't been yet. I don't know. Any of them look good. We've got like a small one over there. He points at this one. I guess that's the closest.
Why are we still here on purpose?
This one.
Well, as of yet, we have no means to escape this particular section unless we try to find Vivi in the depths.
Every house tries to kill us.
Yes.
It's like trick-or-treating,
That's
except
so
the
far
other
we
way
have-
around.
But so far, if we...
Trick or treating.
It's like, wow, you have very crazy Halloween tradition.
Trick or murder.
Trick or treat, smell
Then
my
treats.
feet, give me something, knife
Get
in
consumed by a
face.
living slime monster.
Alright, we're going to be like reverse trick or treater, which means we're going to be like your claws of Santa. Let's go let's go over here and knock.
Okay. Let me see.
Why do you knock?
Why?
Because
does
it's
he
worked
not?
out well for
The
us
worst
for every other
idea. It
room.
just calls everyone towards you.
Okay.
It's saved us more than it's hurt us. It's like seatbelt.
No.
Okay, so Bird, you knock on the door, and
And the door bites your hand off.
make make a perception check. Okay, so that is more than sufficient. So, unlike all the previous doors you have knocked on in your life, this door,
Is a wall.
this door is a wall.
This door is actually a window.
This door is fake.
It's painted on with chalk.
So there's a door jamb. There's every indication that this is a door. There's even a doorknob, but the door
Wow.
is fused with the rest of the building.
Can I use detect magic on it?
Yep.
I
there's
haven't even
magic.
told you.
Oh, sorry.
Hang on.
Oh, yeah, Shell metagame
Oop.
knowledge. Okay,
Sorry,
so
sorry.
Bird, you have this this perfectly false door.
Hey, this
You got all our
door
spells back,
is
right?
Yeah.
like door painted on from one of your cartoons involving insect rabbit. Let's
Insect rabbit.
yeah, you know your
my
bug
God.
bunny.
You're a bunny of bugs.
Hey, if he's a bug bunny and you're a bug bear, then
he is Wescally Rabbit.
What I don't understand is why he doesn't leave your Texan how you say Samuel, Yosemite Samuel.
When will he
Alright.
ever find Albuquerque?
Please explain it later time. Alright. This door is fake. This is not. We should be looking around corner to see if we can find more door.
Do I see anything over here? Since I'm already at the corner.
Let's see.
Let's find out.
Yeah.
Let's do a check regardless because I can't. Because otherwise I'm just baiting you by having you. Oh
Nope.
fuck!
You are inspecting.
I don't even see a house.
You are inspecting your Air Jordans. They're really nice. You didn't expect you'd be much of a shoe guy, but like, you think you might have like a new hobby, maybe.
I will use detect magic
Okay.
to see if there's anything magical about the building. Within
So
the
the
building.
building is magic. There is magic, and a lot of it is centered around the door. Yes.
I will tap the door with my wand.
Okay. With the
With the black rod.
Okay.
With the singular white stripe around it, right?
yeah.
Does it still bear the
Okay.
white
So
stripe?
what happens is
What? What?
you kind of like wink out of existence, and you're back at the other place.
Oh,
but
it's
I'm-
like wand of.
But I'm in front of the
found portal.
door?
Yeah. So the rest of you guys don't see this.
Ah!
It looks like Shell taps the door, and then she just blinks out of existence, and you
Oh.
have no idea what has happened.
I guess she figured it out. I go over the door and tap it.
All right. It's pretty solid. All right. So
Does
let's
anyone have stick?
focus on Shell.
Yeah.
So what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna try to make my way back.
Okay, you make your way back.
Do I have to do it turn by turn?
No, we're
Oh.
not doing initiative orders for
Or
walking
actually, wait a
back.
minute. Why am I gonna do that? I'm gonna tap the door again.
Whoop.
Oh.
And now you're
I
inside
see.
of Greg
It
and
was
you've
the-
exploded.
It was that. Okay. I'm gonna go back. Hey guys.
Oh yeah, I guess
hey,
for the
Aladdin,
audio
do you have
listeners,
stick on you?
for the audio listeners, Shell got teleported back to the magic warehouse where she was originally being teleported to. Should probably clarify that.
Yeah, I was teleported back to the other part of the door. So by touching it again, I merely went back to the initial spot. But wait a minute. Does it work on the last spot that you touched or the first spot that you touched? Because I technically should have emerged back here. If that was the last spot I touched. Before this spot.
Sounds like this requires more testing.
All
Do you
right.
have stick on you? I think I figured out secret of door.
Well, I actually believe that it's supposed to be where you teleported, but I just
Oh,
Oops.
you're telling us about the nature of magic wand. I see.
I mean, it could be that this door is connected to the other one. I don't know if it's the wand's doing or not. But here, I'll tap on the side of the wall.
Whoop. You go back.
Ah, fiddlesticks.
Roll a perception check.
Okay. Perception. That's persuasion. Perception.
This time you come back and everyone has
Okay,
mustaches.
you realize you're holding it
You're
by
in
the
their
white
eat-
circle, and every time you tap it, your thumb touches it.
The circle.
Yep. The little white band that goes around the outside?
Okay, but so another band didn't
Nope.
appear on the other one?
Nope.
What if I tap it and don't touch the circle?
Nothing.
Okay. But it only occurs on this door? This
Yeah. So far, yes. I can't tell you anything because I might give it away.
Okay.
Did
Damien?
the band like
Damien,
grow
do you
or
have any
something when
insight
you first
into
used it on
this?
that door?
Wait. Okay, Keith, yours quick.
Huh?
When she first used it on that door, didn't like a ring grow on it or something?
Yeah. And that's the
Okay.
one that I'm
So-
apparently touching whenever I come
This
back.
Hearthstone is soulbound.
So,
Soul.
you hear from inside your pouch.
Okay. I bring Damien out into the light.
Okay. It just kind of hangs there.
Damien, do you believe that this is teleporting me here and there's no way to reset this?
Yes.
So I'm never going to be able to use this for any application other than returning to this exact location.
No.
I thank you, Damien. I put him back in the bag.
Isn't that thing just not helpful though?
It's supposed to be the amulet of what? Bad advice?
Mildly useless advice.
Okay. But mildly useless means that there's the possibility.
Well,
that
hey,
It's like
welcome
mildly
back.
useful, mildly useless. I don't know. It's a bit of both. All right. So Alarin rejoins you guys.
I
looking.
hate
stick.
everything I picked up in Flesh Render's room.
She looks frustrated.
Do you have stick? I think I'm almost figuring out the door.
Well, if you want to teleport back to that other door, you're free to. I give him the stick.
Don't give him a toy.
Okay. So, Bird Greg, you have the black rod. What are you gonna do and explain it in somewhat detail?
Alright. I'm going to take Black Rod. I have no experience holding like magic wand or anything like that. So
Okay.
I grip it like one-handed sword, just crushing it basically. I mean, not breaking it, but
Okay.
like,
I don't know,
Higher,
roll check.
higher,
Short
low.
sword.
Higher, low,
Huh?
Bird. Higher, low.
low.
Okay. Okay, so you're gripping it.
Okay, and then I poke end on door.
Nothing happens.
All right, I thought I had it figured out. I give the wand back to Ellen.
Okay.
The scientific process here.
The scientific process. Step 1, hypothesis. Step 2, test. Step 3, give up. Step 4, I go around the corner to look for other doors.
Okay.
Step 4, great axe.
I roll for perception.
But is there anything I can
I get the
detect about
natural
magic?
20.
Okay. So you notice there's like kind of okay. So you're not Drez was here.
What?
It looks a little bit different, but it kind of looks like Drez was here.
Huh?
As in I see that mark on ground or what?
On the wall. There's like some scritchlings and it looks suspiciously like Drez was here.
Drez! Drez!
He sounds like a sad cat.
Come here, Drez!
I snap out of my Air Jordan's daze.
Explain. I poke.
Can I read it? I assume
Okay.
it's druid writing.
Yeah, it is. It's a druid writing. It does not say Drez was here. It's a
It can.
it doesn't actually say anything at all. It's more of kind of a weird symbol. That's
Is it like the shitty S that people draw in elementary school?
kind of, except for this one looks, like somebody's actually practiced and made it look nice.
Uh-oh, there goes Bird.
Yeah.
Well, fine, I guess I won't do it.
He was there. He was doing the steps. He had the 6 lines set up.
Okay. So you recognize it as a druid mark for a sect. In fact, it's actually the same symbol that's on the cover of the journal. So this is a building marked very specifically by the Reclaimers, though there's no words or any indication why.
So this is probably where we're trying to go then. And we have no idea how to get inside. So this may be how we get to Vivi.
Jesus, Jesus Christ, Bird.
What are the sounds happening right now?
Shut the fuck up. I can't see what I'm doing, so I just guessed.
Is Bird drawing inside the building he can't see inside of?
Okay, you'll see momentarily. It's actually not as bad as you'd think it would be. Anyway.
Is he secretly drawing the S?
How did you guess?
So Keith, you found this symbol. Bird is busy drawing in the ether, and Shell is mystified by her thin black rod. And
Goodness sake.
Skitter is wallowing in his existence. You are the only responsible teammate remaining. What do you do?
Remaining. Starting now.
Hey. I take offense to that.
Fuck. Let's try another perception check because I still haven't apparently realized shit about this building. Due to my distractibleness, apparently. I almost clicked performance check. That'd be very different.
No, that's the worst. No.
Okay, so I have to describe what happens here. So, Keith, you're really turned around. What happens is you go into this building.
Oh, okay.
Which is really worrying because it's dark and you kind of bumble around for a bit. You think you're really, really doing something great, and then you realize you're standing on a precipice.
Oh, no.
I summon flame.
Okay. You have summoned flame. It twinkles in the, it twinkles. In the darkness, I guess. You can now see.
Twinkle, twinkle, little...
Okay, so I guess for the audio people, There are
Back
two
away from
warehouses
ledge
right
or
next to each
else
other,
you're
and Keith
dead.
went into the wrong one and almost fell off a cliff. Anyway, let's see. So, you've woken up from your second Air Jordans inspired stupor. What do you do?
I'm learning the worst things about my environment. So I'm just standing at an abyss. Dare I do a perception check of this room?
Sure, if you want to.
Hey,
that's-
it's not
that's
a
pretty
one.
good. Okay, so you actually notice quite a couple of things. One,
How many critical fails do I have to get in a row before you just kill off my character?
it's hard. It's hard. I'm being kind. I'm mostly critical fails usually just lead to you doing something really embarrassing. Very rarely fatal. But so
Dying can be embarrassing.
it's true. All right, so you notice one that a lot of these boxes and barrels have kind of the same symbol on them as the ones in the warehouse where you found the food for the drow.
And this is a symbol we've seen nowhere ever besides the journal.
It no, this is a different symbol from the druid one, but it looks
Oh,
kind
on
of
the
like
previous rations.
yeah, it looks like maybe it had been made by the same person. They're similar in style enough.
And
that
when we were in that
even-
room, did we find anything besides rations last time?
in the poison place all the way to the north.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was just rations there. There might have been more, but there wasn't any building for you to check. But the other and probably more interesting thing for you is couple hundred feet down, below the surface of the water, you see lights moving around,
Oh no.
and they're kind of moving steadily, and some are actually totally like static, and they're maybe a little bit brighter, but there are other lights that are moving occasionally.
Guys, important.
Okay. Do any of you guys? Okay. So
He crashed through the wall like the Kool-Aid man.
yeah, Bird, Greg, make a Kool-Aid man check.
Just write it onto your sheet, then you.
All right. So Greg destroys most of the wall on the way in, and everybody make dex checks.
Oh, no.
Oh, da!
Please.
Pay for my jokes.
All right. So you guys, there's a bit of a scare as the floor kind of goes, and everything kind of
Shortcut.
tilts, and a lot of the boxes and the barrels just kind of go sailing into the abyss. But you guys are fine. But it was scary shit for a moment there. This building is not stable.
On my screen, I dragged token through door and went around. On your screen, I must have made beeline.
Yeah, you did.
Oh,
After
was
much
great
investigation, I have established that this is not a stable.
yes, I don't see any horses. What, we don't like jokes now?
I'm just gonna point down at the nightmare.
Okay, so you guys all get to make
many
perception
lights do
checks.
we
You
see?
see it, but so it's pretty dark, so you can really only see a couple moving around. I'd say
I'm
about
doing another perception check.
5 to 7. Everybody else gets to, just in case they spot anything else. Your eyes have seen all that they can see, but everybody else is welcome to look. All right.
Meh.
All right. And yep. Okay. Yeah, so they you guys could all see the lights moving around down there, but unfortunately it's too far away for you to get a good read on it.
Okay, then.
Alright then.
There must be a safer way down. But why do we want to go down? Unless it's to...
Because we have to
See
find
Vivi.
Vivi.
The indie darling.
We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Oops.
Well, I think the Brit he just walked through that wall too.
Oh, duh!
You hear a thunk outside. Bird, make a Kool-Aid Man check.
The Kool-Aid Man check.
All right. Yep. It's kind of like a duller thunk. Like he maybe didn't succeed this time. And you see Greg just like mushed into a wall, kind of staring up into the sky, wondering why Kool-Aid Man.
Judging from this symbol, this may be how we get down there.
Really? You think that we go through this building to get down to lights?
But we need to find a way to get inside.
I go around this corner to do,
When I
check a
detect
perception.
magic, could I tell what kind of magic?
It is very druidic.
Okay, so it's druidic magic that's protecting this. Perhaps we need to consult with the drow.
Perception check, Wonder?
Okay, you don't find anything interesting on that side.
Okay.
Dare I try again?
I guess
anything-
with that high of a perception check, you do notice that the ground is kind of like dipping a little bit, but that's about it. Okay.
I feel like we're chimpanzee at start of 2001 Space Odyssey. Just that black obelisk being like...
Can I inspect the door more closely?
Okay, you inspect
Nah.
the door more closely.
Nah.
It's, I mean, you're not even sure what Bird's all on about. It looks like a regular door to you. You give it a experimental opening and it doesn't.
Yep.
All right. Any other options?
I mean, the woman with the drow, she was actually one of the druid apprentices before she left their order, correct?
Yes.
I'm gonna try holding the sealed book up to the symbol.
Okay, so
For any
you go over
reaction.
here and you hold it up. Roll a nature check.
Now things are getting interesting.
Hmm.
Shit.
All right.
Oh, shit!
So
Wow.
you hear a kind
The
of
house is a
soft,
tree now. The whole
kind of
thing.
like cracking. It sounds like you know when a tree is like kind of moving in the wind and it kind of makes that creaking noise. It sounds exactly like that. And before everybody else, Keith, you don't see this, you just hear it. But the door just kind of slides out of the way, and it wasn't a door at all. It was actually just a series of vines that had kind of been grown in and flush with the door and stuff
Okay,
like
they're
that.
just there to resemble
And
one.
you see a room on the other side
I am a genius.
with some vandalism.
Canonical vandalism.
Yeah, I'm gonna reveal the whole thing. You guys will be seeing it. Pretty impressive, honestly, for a blind, whatever job.
Oh.
All right.
Should I sign...
I just feel
sign
guilt.
name. Nah, I don't.
All right. So this is.
What would Greg's signature even look like?
He's illiterate, so not good.
You're looking at it. It is S.
He just kind of like.
So I
mushes
just
his
draw a
butt
smaller
into it.
S next to a big S.
Oh, S.
And then you have to
I
say-
heard
do a
ass, and
signature.
I was like, all right,
And the
S and
signature next
S
to
are
that
same
one, and a
sound.
signature next to that one.
it's true. All right. So you have gained
I go
access.
in.
Okay.
I
So
also delete S.
okay.
Also, saying S is very funny.
Okay. So Greg goes into the
We are
room.
now boarding the SSS.
And this room looks way messier and way less touch than everything else. It looks like it has weathered the earthquakes, the mild amounts of flooding, pretty much everything with extreme amounts of grace. And so you see a table covered in honestly, it looks like a kind of an eating table. Might have been used for meetings. There's like inkwells and stuff. And, sheafs of blank pages and, a couple of books here and there. This is kind of the study room. And then apart from that, there's like a nice carpet and not much else in the room, actually. It's kind of devoid. Just kind of looks like a dining room, actually.
And all we see is this room with no doors or anything?
Oh, shit.
Is there supposed to be a door?
Yeah.
I forgot to put it. I'm sorry.
Oh,
There we
da!
Okay, so Bird...
Oh, yeah!
Bird Kool-Aid Man's through the other door, which does not have nearly as much resistance. And
He finally stopped knocking.
you are now in what looks to be a bedroom.
With an even less subtle.
It's
Anyway,
pretty cramped. There's a bed in one corner, a desk, a desk table kind of thing, on the other, and it's covered in more books and papers and stuff like that.
Ooh.
And then there's a staircase leading downstairs.
I will beeline towards the books and papers.
Okay. So, I guess roll an investigation check.
Okay. Please.
You find a cut. I mean, it sounds like love letters, but you're kind of confused. You've never really heard of stamens and pollination. It's all quite foreign to you.
Perhaps I do not know much about terrestrial plants.
It's very flowery language.
Flowery language.
Shall I compare thee to Rose? Everyone's like in flower. That's
No,
like
you are
basically,
not
like,
Rose.
Pornographic.
You are not Rose. Your ass is way too fine. Okay.
Yeah.
So, Drez, you find a lot of shit. You find another journal. This one is bound in much the same way, though it's a different color, different model, and the symbol is slightly different. But it is
I cannot
very...
move, Skither.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
How
he's
did
just kinda...
we open the last one again? Was it the it was the drow, right?
Yeah, the drow.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
Okay. You also find a bowl sitting on the table with 4 seed-like things that you recognize instantly as tree tokens.
Oh my god, how many do I have now? Because
no.
I'm taking all of them.
Oh no.
How many was that? 6, you said?
4. You found 4. So
There are
you're
4
up
in
to
the bowl.
6.
Yep.
Yeah.
And as you keep searching in the desk, you find a couple more interesting things. There's some dried rations, 3 of them, 2 potions of healing, and what looks to be diagrams for a druidic ritual, though it's going to take a little while of looking to understand what the hell it's supposed to be.
You said 2 potions of healing?
Yes.
I'm just jamming things in places.
You just see Drez just like looting the shit out of this desk. It's quite impressive.
You said there's notes about rituals?
Yeah. It's a diagram of, what to draw on the ground and what to do, and you looks like there's a symbol that looks like a tree token in there and a couple other things, but it's kind of complicated and not something that you've seen before, because again, you're kind of more of a shaman type, so the academic druid stuff is a little bit beyond you. But you could figure it out with enough time.
Or help.
Or help.
Depending on if we want to trust the drow.
Yeah.
No.
Mm-hmm.
You can't hear me think.
Greg is in your head.
No! You didn't knock.
Will our intrepid band of misfits ever find their way out of the warehouse district? Will Keith read the ritual, or the book, or any of the other things that I've given them? Will Shell ever figure out what the black rod is actually used for, or will it continuously just be a mystery? Will they make it down into the slums where all those mysterious lights are? And will they ever figure out why Greg is so crazy? Find out next time on Dungeons and Dragons: Grave of Man.
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, Greg. Go to sleep, Greg.